Hey, what is going on, guys? Chris here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best submachine gun in Infinite Warfare. So today we're going to be talking about the FHR-40. This submachine gun is one of the first SMGs you can get, and what's also cool about this gun is that if you get a high enough rank in your first missions teams, you can also get nukes with this weapon. The JTF Wolverines is the first missions team in the game. It's the one that you get default access to. And if you get to level 22 on that team, you unlock the FHR-40 Havoc, which is the legendary version of this SMG, which allows you to get nukes with the weapon. But as you can see in this gameplay, I'm going to be running this SMG and just mapping people, mowing people down close range. It really works in any distance as long as you have a consistent shot with it. Now, every gun requires you to be able to shoot the thing, so if you don't have a very consistent shot, then obviously you're not going to perform as well as if you did. But overall, it's still a very solid submachine gun. It has a very fast rate of fire as well as a nice stable accuracy, so you can definitely get used to this gun, and it melts long and close range. So the class that I would suggest that you guys use on this SMG is foregrip, quick draw, stock, and rifled barrel. Now, rifled barrel is pretty much like long barrel from Black Ops 3. All the other attachments are the same. And these are really the attachments that I would use on any SMG and any COD if they were available to me. And honestly, like, the way I think of it is you have stock for close range, you have rifle barrel for long range, and you have foregrip and quick draw for any gunfight in any distance or any range. So pretty much the best setup for me and personally, but it's also a very good setup that I recommend that you guys use yourself. Now, I don't really run lethal to tacticals, but I do have 3 perks on. That's Ghost, Momentum, and Gung Ho. Now, I use Ghost for obvious reasons. When I'm playing pubs, I'll probably use Ghosts 95% of the time because I like to stay off the minimap. In this game in particular, they call in a lot of UAVs, or at least they have been doing that in the beta so far. So I definitely recommend you guys run Ghost. You get it at level 18 in the beta. Now, for perk 2, Momentum, this allows you to pretty much move faster around the map. It has some other things like jumping, sliding, and wall running will reset with your Momentum, which I'm not even really sure about how much of that is legitimate or what that even really means, but how I see it is it moves, or you can move faster around the map. So running a sub, you kind of want to move faster. This SMG is a very, very effective submachine gun. I can definitely see a lot of pros using this weapon. This and the ERAD are pretty similar, but in my opinion this one works better than the ERAD because it just has a nice rate of fire and it's consistent. And the ERAD itself, the generic version, isn't as good as this one in my opinion. However, you know, with variants and stuff, everything is different. But that's for the competitive side of things. In a public match, honestly, you can just melt people close range. You can kill people off the peg with it if you have a nice stable shot. So the way that I use this weapon most effectively is I rush all the time. I move from one spawn point to another. I don't usually try to find myself in any long range engagements, so I'll just try to hit flanks constantly, always getting behind the enemy, always shooting them in the back, then always retreating from that area, moving to the next spawn point, picking them off from there. That's kind of how I like to play, and that's, as a submachine gun player, that's really the best way to use a submachine gun in pubs in my opinion. I mean, there's always things that you can do, and you always get into long range engagements every once in a while that you can't really control, but that's why I have rifled barrel on it, is for those certain engagements. But most of the time I just like to run from one spawn point to another, try to hit flanks the most that I can, and just get behind the enemies and get as close to them as I can before I start shooting. And the only problem that I see with this SMG is a problem with a lot of guns in the beta, and that's just that you run out of ammo really, really fast. But when the full game comes out, if they don't do something about ammo capacity, you can always run Scavenger, so that shouldn't really be too much of an issue. But since Scavenger is not available in the beta, another thing that you can do to control your ammo capacity is that you can run the combat rig Merc, and you can run the trait Man at Arms. It pretty much spawns you in with maximum ammo capacity, so you have more ammo in your gun off rip, and you have more to use throughout the match. As far as buffs and nerfs, this is the second week of the beta, so if they really wanted to make this gun any better or any worse, I would assume that they would have done it by now. I mean, I wasn't using this gun the first day of the beta because I didn't even know about it, so I'm not sure if it has gotten any better or worse, but I'm pretty sure that where it stands right now is where it's most likely going to be at throughout the fight. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this weapon. Let me know what you guys think of the weapons in this game. What is your favorite weapon? Also, drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to me if you guys are new. I'm on the road to 200 subscribers. And until next time, guys, I am out. Peace.
Friendly drone support is active.